Started 4 hours ago here at Sepang, and a happy grid with happy smiling faces, including that of Bibendum. There's the management team behind the Asian Le Mans series, and a great grid of 39 cars have been assembled by that trio and their team. They'll get underway at 2 o'clock in the afternoon here in Malaysia, and when the lights went green, it would be Michael Dynan getting the power down in the TF Sport car, and a more orderly procedure for the LMP2 cars through the tricky turn 1-2 combination. It would be trouble, but it would be further back on the grid, as Douglas Koo had a great start in LMP3, but he would get tangled up, being hit from the rear by Martin Conrad's AMG, and that would cause a little bit of bumping, grinding and carnage behind, with a number of GT3 cars, as we'll see here. The gaps closing to nothing, and it was bump, bang and grind. Luckily, no major harm done. Lots of action of the wheel-to-wheel side, not this kind of action wheel-to-wheel, because it broke the wheels on both, and both the Ferrari number 21 and the 66 Audi would effectively be out on the spot, with damage, as you can see, caused by the impact from the Audi that had missed its braking points. Great battling in LMP2 as always, in this case between the 90 TF Sport car and the car run by the TF Sport team from 99 Racing. That car going to the lead at that point as Gilles Duquesne watched on, steamy hot on pit lane. Hot 2 on track with the AF Corsa car making its way through in a battle with Proton Competitions number 22. Wheel-to-wheel stuff between these two for many a lap. The AF Corsa car making it through over Rennie Binder. Binder would get that position back. They would exchange again more than once. This was Paul-Luc Chatin making his way through to take a position in the 55 car. So we've got a safety car for the recovery of the somewhat broken high-class racing car. Late in the race, and there's all sorts of dramas in the pits.
And overtake the safety car.
Safety car allowing teams to take advantage, teams to get big disadvantages. And one of them was the leader, the 99 Racing car, that had to come in for an emergency service. Their late pit stop would push them further back in the order and back into a battle again, as we saw yesterday with the AF Corsa 83 car. Louis Delatraz doing battle with the car until a second safety car, this time for a big shunt for Josh Brun, that took out the 65 Viper Nisa racing car. That more or less reset the field, but it was as this happened that the decisive moment came, with a great strategy call from CrowdStrike Racing by APR that put their car to the front of the race. Back to green and bumping and boring throughout the team. That was our LMP3 leader at the time. They would get the win courtesy of a late penalty for yesterday's winning CD Sport car. The 4 car would come home to win. George Kurtz and Colin Brown delighted. CD Sport winning the LMP3 class, and Pure Racing edging home Santalok yesterday's winners in GT3 for Porsche.
Thank you, Toyota, and now it's time for group photo. Thank you, Gasai, and now it's time for the group photo.